Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like I need to go get my little box. Hey, scrap iron. Let me see here if I can. Let's see here. Let's see here. How are you? Let me get this. Alright, there we go. You see me. Alright. My bed. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Can you see me? What's it on my nose? Hey, Robert. Hold on. Let's get us situated first. This is why I do this at the house. So we don't have these problems. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we are. Okay. How is everybody doing tonight? Even though it's Saturday, we are going to do game night tonight, okay? I would say these are my snacks. I mean, they technically can be. Got almonds, but I actually am going to save these because they were delicious today. I don't want to eat them right now. I'm very full. Very, very full. Hello. Is it hey, ATOT? Hey, Jamie. How are you, Jamie? Ooh la la. How's vegetarian eating going? It's going. It's going. It's been... April will make 4 years. So it's been a while. We've been doing it for a while. Today I had pizza. Way too much pizza. And I should have gave more away. I gave everybody like 2 slices and stuff. Of course, some people didn't eat, but... $10 pizza over here. Oh my gosh. So, my snack is in the car. Oh, and then I had the snacks from yesterday. So now I'm like, I don't have any water. I have Coke, but I'm not a Coke drinker. I want water. But I don't have any water. We drank all the water. Anywho, if you are brand new to our channel, you had pizza too? It was a Saturday pizza day, I guess, huh? If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every single evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So the current time right now is 10:44 p.m. I am talking to you from Florida. So I'm on the East Coast. Hey, ASM. And yeah. So let me know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite. Maybe a little nibble, but we don't bite. So don't be shy. And also, if you are a millennial, let me know because I definitely want to shout you out. I am 39 years old. Shocker. So I definitely want to shout out all of my millennials on the chat. Most of our content is based on the mature older audience. However, if you are younger, if you are Gen Alpha, if you're Gen Z-ish, that's fine. You can stay if you're Gen X, okay? We love you too, okay? Hey, Brando, how are you? Okay. You're on VR. Is that virtual reality? I'm an auntie now. I don't know all the lingo. Hey, Trish. How are you? From South Africa. Oh, wow. Thank you for joining us from South Africa. Also, don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe and help us get to our goal of 8,000 subscribers. We are currently at 7,535, if I remember correctly. So we got a little ways to go, but double tap that screen, help us to like this live, and also help us get to 50 likes this evening, okay? I know you were on. Auntie to some, mom to others, Brando. I think if you were under like 17, you could call me mom. If you are over that, then you could call me auntie. That's kind of the rule of thumb there. Hey, Miriam. I'm good. How are you? How are you? Let me see. Hey, Ibound. New York. What part of New York? I love New York. New York is amazing. I'm adding on more water though. I should have bought water. Hey, Mute. Hey, Clint. Hey, Byron. How are you? Don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell each and every time we go live. My name is Aysia Smiles. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We talk about astrology. We talk about relationships. We talk about the personal relationship that you have with yourself and how to move through different things that may cause you to put life on pause, that may cause you to stay stuck, that may cause you to hinder your progression, right? And also, I'm here to give you a different perspective on life, different from what you normally hear throughout your lifetime. Normally, the things that you normally hear about just everyday lifestyle stuff. I'm here to give you a different perspective, just to shift some things and shake some stuff up so you can take what you want and discard the rest, okay? Now, on Saturdays, we normally go right back into normally what we are doing. We've been reading this book. It's called How to Outwit the Devil. Oh, Outwitting the Devil is the name of it. It's by Napoleon Hill. We took off for a couple of days for Christmas, but I'm going to jump back onto that tonight. And because we did not do game night last night, I am going to do game night tonight. And because I am in this space of like automobiles, and like DMV type stuff, I came across a DMV test, and I was like, you know what? That might be fun for game night. Let's test y'all skills a little bit. How well do you know your stuff, okay? So I'm going to ask you some. So game night is going to be a little different. So if you are not in the U.S., this may be a little bit more difficult for you because I do not know the street signs or any of that pertaining to like road signs and stuff if you're outside of the U.S. But if you are here and you are local in the United States of America, then this is going to be interesting. So I'll do a little bit of both. But, yeah, I'm excited. Okay, thank you, Maya. Do you want to say what kind of work you do? I'm just, I have a lot of different jobs. So mostly I do marketing for large concerts and events. But recently I wanted some more income. So I did just, this job kind of fell in my lap. So I've been doing like dispatching, like taking calls for people who are in the automotive space who need help with like like when they're having like vehicle issues. So that's how I got into this automotive space. Okay, let's see. You're a diva. Hey, is it Jinx? I would say probably. I don't mind. I'm a little bougie. A little bougie. Just a little bit. Hey, Cammy. Thank you. Thank you, Cammy. I love to see new faces. Let me know where you're coming. Is that Sarah? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. How are you? If you are new to our channel, let me know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to get to 50 likes this evening. And we are going to read our book, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. We're going to read about, let's see how many pages, because I'm very behind on this book. Because we have not read in like 3 days. Usually I read like 4 to 6 pages a day. So we're like probably like anywhere from on the low end 12 pages behind, I think. But we'll see. Let's see where we are. And I need to give you a poll question, right? Oh my gosh, let me see here. Dun dun dun. Let me refresh my page and give you a poll question. Let me see here. I'm gonna mute this. That way we don't have no copyright issues from YouTube. We're gonna go YouTube Studio. Hey Philip, thank you Philip. Hey Maxim, thank you. Hey Ara, is it Arya? Oh Arya, I love that name. Arya from Game of Thrones. What is it? Jerson, you can watch us while you on the latrine. It's totally okay with us. As long as I don't smell it, we're good. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay? Hey Philip. Hey Rashawn. How are you? Do you stream the same time every day? I would love to stream every day. I will tell you, the game plan is always to start by 10:30. But lately, since I've gotten this new job, it has been a lot more difficult to keep to that time. I will say, make sure you have the notifications on, okay? So you can be notified every time we go live. That's gonna be the best way for you to know when I'm on. I do go live every single night though. Like, I like to call it like hell or high water. I'm getting on here. I just can't give you a time. But generally by 11ish we're on. Sometimes if it's like a weekend, it can be kind of later, just because depending upon the amount of calls I get and stuff. So, but we play it by ear, right? We doing what we do. Sometimes you got to go back to go forward, okay? It happens. Anywho, is it your birthday, Aria? Is it your birthday? Hey, Bentley. It's okay, Sarah. You had school and everything. I'm just glad to see you. Hey, Steph. Hey, Spades. Thank you for subscribing. It's okay. If your English is not well, I am learning Spanish. I'm around a lot of Spanish speaking people, so I understand. I am going to be fluent in Spanish in like the next few months. I feel it. A lot happening. Like at 15. What you mean, Rashawn, at 15? Oh, 15 right now. Pronounce my name is Aria. Is it Aria? Hey, Bobby. I'm good. How are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aria. Okay, let's see here. This is your first time here? Hello, Steph Larson. How are you? Hello from Nigeria. I love it. Thank you. Greetings. Hello, Battle Zone. Thank you, Truly Grace. All right, all right. A lot of new faces. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Bye, Sarah. Yeah, everybody's learning something new. So that's a good question. What is one thing that you want to do differently in 2026? In the meantime, I'll find a poll question because that's an open-ended question. But let me know. What is one thing that you want to do differently in 2026? Hey, Jim. Yes, Christmas ended a couple days ago, Jim. Hey, Jared. Hey, Des. Hey, Jose. It's your first time here? Is it Shaniqua? Hi, Shaniqua. Hey, Troy. Ooh, create more of my own artwork. I love that. So that's one thing you want to do in 2026. I love that. I want to get a life. You have a life. You just need to prioritize what you want out of it, though. Right? Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. But what is it that you want to do more of? What do you want to accomplish within that time frame? Build long-lasting relationships. That's good, Battle. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. There's too many things for me. Okay, so scrap iron. If there are too many things for you, then I will say someone who has done exactly what you've said and tried to do all the things, over time you end up doing none of the things. Or you start them and then you fall off very quickly because there are too many different things. So one or two. If you try to do 3, 4, 5, and 6 and too many different things, you end up getting stuck and staying right where you are and being like, ugh, I'm going to bed. I'm overstimulated. I'm annoyed. I'm going to bed. We'll do it again tomorrow, right? Or it gets cold outside, right? We're in it's winter season now. So we'll find any little excuse to not do the thing. So just be mindful that as you think about where you want to go. Hello, Pasula. Hey, Tayo. No, I'm single. Hey, Antoine. Hello. Okay, let me give you a poll question before I forget because we're already 18 minutes in. Time goes by so fast when we're having fun, isn't it? What poll question shall I give you today? Let me think. Okay, I like more close and local friendships. That's a good one. I agree. I like that one. You're like the sum of the, I think it's Jim Rohn says you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around. So you are going to be in that number. So who is it that you're hanging around? Because you will most likely be like them. Corn or rice? Is that what you mean for the poll question, Battlezone? Okay, wait. I like where you're going with that. Hold on, wait a minute. Mm. Mm. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. You don't look. Oh, I don't look tired. Probably because I haven't moved. I left work and drove around, got some pizza, and did some other things. I was able to go to the store today. So I did get a couple of things done that I have been wanting to do. So that was good today. And I haven't really moved. Usually when I'm talking to you, I'm already at my, I've already packed up and, gone to my mom's and all that stuff. So I didn't do that. So usually the back and forth and then loading the stuff up, taking it into the house and all that stuff usually is where I get tired and I'm, driving home. The drive from like work to home, that's like instant tired. You know what I mean? Like it's that, like your brain's already like, oh, we about to go to bed. So your brain is already ready to go to bed. So I think that's what also starts that tiredness. But because I'm still at work, my brain still functions like that, right? Like, hey, you're still at work, you still need to be functional. I like that scrap iron. I would need to know what the answers were. What are the multiple choice answers for what gives you peace? You got to give me the answers for it. Otherwise, I'm about to go corn and rice. Hey, Marvin. Hey, Sean. How are you? That is not a poll question. The poll question has to be multiple choice. And the poll question is for the group. Oh, that's good, Sean. Okay, let me see here. Right now, my poll question is, ooh, let me see here. Hold on. Poll question is up. Hey, Matt. All right. My age, I'm 39 years old. Shout out to all the millennials. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time, however, is, what time is it? 11:05 p.m. We would love for you to double tap that screen, help us to like this live. Also help us reach our goal of 8,000 subscribers. And our goal tonight is 50 likes, okay? So we're halfway there. So if you could help us just to like this live or share with a friend, that would be so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let me know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite. So don't be shy. Let me know where you are in the world. I am in Florida and I'm on the East Coast. So let me know where you are. What's the time difference for you there? It's 11:05 p.m. here. Where are you? Oh, Chicago. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock for you. Chicago. Thank you, Battlezone. Hey, Miriam. And then shout out to our moderators this evening. I see Robert has joined us. Thank you so much. If you see anybody highlighted in blue, those are our moderators. They're blue with the wrench. And then if you see anybody highlighted in green, those are our membership members. Now, we are always encouraging you to join our membership. We have several different tiers. So if you go to my name in my channel, it says Aysia Smiles. To the right of that, you should see a join button. And then we have several different tiers to your liking, whichever one you choose. We are so grateful for you. I am a girly who loves animations and stickers. So if you drop them in the chat, I will definitely shout you out. The more animated they are, the funner my reaction is. I love them so, so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, because it is 11 o'clock and it is getting late, I did say I was going to read this book, right? Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and we have not read it in a few days. So I'm going to be a woman of my word, and I'm going to read that to you. Now, we are already in the... Hey, Battlezone. We are already in the interview portion of Outwitting the Devil. So the way that I read this is I am going to read to you Napoleon Hill's portion of it, and then I'm going to read the devil's portion because it's an interview. Like he goes back and forth. He asks the devil a question, the devil answers. So everything that I ask is the question is going to be Napoleon Hill. Everything that I answer is going to be from the devil's perspective, okay? Let's see if I can get it to come up because it's loading. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't remember where we stopped at, so I'm just going to start probably there. Were we on page 41? Excuse me. All right, let's start at 41 because I'm not really sure. Okay, so this one's about religion, okay? So for my religious folks, this may trigger you, okay? This is called Outwitting the Devil. And so this is where the devil starts to tell you about how he plays on, or how he preys, like P-R-E-Y, on people and their mindset, okay? So this may be triggering to you, but it's very good information, okay? Chapter 4, Drifting with the Devil. We are on page 41, but I have a 2-pager, so technically it's probably page 82 if you're actually reading the physical book, okay? Question: how do parents help religious leaders destroy their children's power to think for themselves? I've never heard of such monstrosity. Answer: I accomplished this through a very clever trick. I caused the parents to teach the children to believe as the parents do in connection with religion, with politics, with marriage and other important subjects. In this way, as you can see, when I gain control of the power of a person and their mind, I can easily perpetuate the control by causing that person to help me fasten it upon the minds of his offspring. Question: in what other ways do you use parents to convert children into drifters? Answer: I cause children to become drifters by following the example of their parents, most of whom I already have taken over and bound eternally to my cause. In some parts of the world, I gain mastery over children's minds and subdue their willpower in exactly the same way that men break and subdue animals of lower intelligence. It makes no difference to me how a child's will is subdued, as long as it fears something. I will enter its mind through that fear and limit that child's power to think independently. Question: so it seems that you go out of your way to help keep people from thinking? Answer: yes. Accurate thought is death to me. I cannot exist in the minds of those who think accurately. I do not mind people thinking as long as they think in terms of fear, in terms of discouragement, hopelessness, and destructiveness. When they begin to think in constructive terms of faith and courage and hope and definiteness of purpose, yuck. They immediately become allies of my opposition and are therefore they're lost to me. Question: I am beginning to understand how you gain control of the minds of children through the help of their parents and religious instructors. But I do not see how the school teachers help you in this damnable work. Answer: the school teachers help me gain control of the minds of children not so much by what they teach as because of what they do not teach them. The entire public school system is so administered that it helps my cause by teaching children almost everything except how to use their own minds to think independently. I live in fear that someday some courageous person will reverse the present system of school teaching and deal my cause a death blow by allowing the students to become the instructors, using those who now serve as teachers only as guides to help the children establish ways and means of developing their own minds from within. When that time comes, the school teachers will no longer become or belong to my staff. That's disgusting. Question: I was under the impression that the purpose of all schooling was to help children think. Hey Phil, hey Jacob, hey Blake. Answer: that may be the purpose of schooling, but the system in most of the schools of the world does not carry out the purpose. No. School children are taught to develop and use their own minds. They're not taught that. But to adopt and use the thoughts of others. That's what we teach them. This sort of schooling destroys the capacity for independent thought, except for a few rare cases where people rely so definitively upon their own will that they refuse to allow others to do their thinking. Now, accurate thought is the business of my opposition. It's not mine. Question: what relationship, if any, has your opposition with the homes, the churches, and the schools? And your reply to this question should be interesting. Answer: here is where I make use of some more clever tricks. Now, I cause it to appear that everything done by the parents and the school teachers and the religious instructors is being done by my opposition. This diverts attention from me while I manipulate the minds of the young. When religious instructors try to teach children the virtues of my opposition, they generally do so by frightening them with my name. That's all I ask them to do. I kindle the flame of fear into proportions which destroy the child's power to think accurately. In the public school systems, the teachers further my cause by keeping the children so busy, cramming non essential information into their minds, they have no opportunity to think accurately or to analyze correctly the things their instructors teach them. So, do you claim for your cause all those who are bound by the habit of drifting? Answer: no. Drifting is only one of my tricks through which I take over the power of independent thought. Before a drifter becomes my permanent property, I must lead him on and ensnare him with another trick. I will tell you about this other trick after I finish describing my methods of converting people into drifters. It's fascinating. Okay, question. Do you mean you have a method by which you can cause people to drift so far away from self-determinations that they can never save themselves? Answer: yes. A definite method, and it is so effective it never fails. Question: do I understand you to claim your method is so powerful your opposition cannot reclaim those whom you have permanently ensnared through drifting? Answer: I claim just that. Do you think I would control so many people if my opposition could prevent me? Nothing can stop me from controlling people except people. Except people themselves. Nothing can stop me except the power of accurate thought. People who think accurately do not drift on any subject. Pisses me off. They recognize the power of their own minds. Moreover, they take over the power and yield it to no person or influence. Then I can't control them. Question. Go ahead and tell me more about the methods by which you cause people to drift to hell with you. Answer: I cause people to drift on every subject through which I can control independence, independent thought, and independent action. Take the subject of health, for example. I cause most people to eat too much food and the wrong sorts of food. This leads to indigestion and destroys the power of accurate thought. If the public schools and the churches taught children more about proper eating, they would do my cause irreparable damage. Marriage. I cause men and women to drift into marriage without plan or purpose, designed to convert the relationship into harmony. Here is one of my most effective methods of converting people into the habit of drifting. I cause married people to bicker and nag one another over money matters. I cause them to quarrel over the bringing up of their children. I engage them in unpleasant controversies over their intimate relationships and in disagreements over friends and social activities. I keep them so busy finding fault with one another that they never have time to do anything else or anything long enough to break the habit of drifting. Quite good at it. Occupation-wise, let me tell you. I teach people to become drifters because them I teach people to become drifters by causing them to drift out of school into their first job they can find, with no definite aim or purpose except to make a living. Through this trick, I keep millions of people in fear of poverty all their lives. Through this fear, I lead them slowly but surely onward until they reach the point beyond which no individual has ever broken the drifting habit. Savings, let me tell you. I cause people to spend freely, and to save sparingly or not at all, until I take complete control of them through their fear of poverty. Hey, Garth. Environment? Well, I cause people to drift into inharmonious and unpleasant environments in the home, in their places of occupation, in their relationship with the relatives and acquaintances, and to remain there until I claim them through the habit of drifting. Dominating thought, let me tell you. I cause people to drift into the habit of thinking negative thoughts. This leads to negative acts and involves people in controversies and fills their minds with fears, thus paving the way for me to enter and control their minds when I move in. I do so by appealing to people through negative thoughts, which they believe is their own. I plant seeds of negative thought in the minds of people through the pulpit, through the newspaper, through moving pictures, movies, and media, the radio, and all other popular methods of appeal to the mind. I cause people to allow me to do their thinking for them because they are too lazy and too indifferent to think for themselves. Question. I conclude from what you are saying that drifting and procrastination are the same? Is that true? Answer. Yes, that is correct. Any habit which causes one to procrastinate, to put off reaching a definite decision, this leads to the habit of drifting. Question. Is man the only creature who drifts? Answer. Yes. All other creatures move in response to definite laws of nature. Man alone defies nature's laws and drifts when he wills. Everything outside of the minds of men is controlled by my opposition. By laws so definite that drifting is impossible, I control the minds of men solely because their habit of drifting, which is only another way of saying that I control the minds of men only because they neglect or refuse to control and use their own minds. Question. So this is getting to be pretty deep stuff for a mere human being. Like, let us get back to the discussion of something less abstract. Please tell me how this drifting habit affects people in the everyday walks of life, and tell me in terms the average person can understand. Answer. I would prefer to keep this interview up amongst the stars. Question. No doubt you would. That would save you from being exposed. But let us come back to Earth. Tell me now what drifting is doing to us as a nation here in the United States. Answer. Frankly, I may as well tell you that I hate the United States, as only the devil can hate. Question. That's interesting. What's the cause of all this hatred? Answer. The cause was born in July 4th, 1776, when 56 men signed a document which destroyed my chances of controlling the nation. You know that document as the Declaration of Independence. Had it not been for the influence of that damnable document, I would now have a dictator running through the country, and I would stop this right to free speech and independent thought that is threatening my rule on earth. And we're going to stop there. I'm at page 45. I feel like I had read all that before because it sounded very much like something we already read, but no worries. Now we're back. We're back on track. We read today. So I'm stopping at the top of page 45 for me, so it's probably the top of page 90 for you. Chapter 4, Drifting with the Devil, okay? And we're going to stop right there. By the way, if you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30, 11-ish every single night. And the current time is 11:25 p.m. I would love for you to double tap that screen, help us to like this live and reach our goal of 50 likes. We are so, so close. Bingo wings. Yay, we're almost so close. We're so, so close. Double tap, double tap. If you are on your computer, hit that thumbs up button. We're at 50. Yay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you so much for helping us reach our goal of 50 likes. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. Hey. Okay, so the book that I just read, and we've been reading it all the whole month of December. And thank you, Zachary. And we're about to read it the month of January. We'll probably finish up in January, okay? It's Outwitting the Devil. Basically, what I was reading to you was I'm reading both parts. I'm reading the Napoleon Hill part, which he's the interviewer. And then I'm reading the answer, and the answer is the devil. So that's why I try to change up my voice a little bit so you can hear the differences in them. It's a very good book to read if you are wanting to step out of your day-to-day and get a different perspective. Remember, we talked about that earlier today. My goal on this channel has been and always will be to give you a different perspective on life than what you have already heard, what you have already learned, what you have already experienced. So if it ruffles some feathers for you, if it triggers you, if it makes you feel a certain type of way, if it makes you a little uncomfortable, a little uneasy, a little bit irritated, then it's working. Because it's supposed to almost like light a little fire underneath you and change something. Like you need to feel a little different. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing the same things you've been doing and you're going to keep getting the same results, right? That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing all the time, expecting something different. That does not work. So, by doing something simple like one different thing a day, which is why I asked you earlier in this chat, right, in 2026, there's one thing that you want to do differently in 2026 than before. Do that one thing, because you heard just in the reading that the school system is designed to give you so much stuff within the day that it's hard for you to focus because you're doing so many different things. So by just taking the time to just focus on one thing consistently for, if you could do 21 to anywhere from 21 to 90 days, just focusing on that one particular thing, you'll be able to see so much more results. And think about it this way. It seems like it's a long time. However, this small amount of time, when you go back and look, you're like, dang, it only took this amount of time to do these things, and see how far we've grown over that time. Even if I think about like going to school, like I'm 39 now. I've been out for over 20 years. If you would have told me that seemed so long ago, but it was for such a short amount of time. So just living that uncomfortableness for just a small amount of time consistently, so that it'll reap rewards for you on the long end for a long time. In my opinion, you are perfectly imperfect, positive vibes and blessings. Thank you, Lord King. How are you? Thank you for stopping by, Lord King. Good night. Hey, Lena. Hey, Scuba. I do not play the guitar, but that sounds like fun. Hey Maxim, I do look very, very young. You are absolutely correct. I do think it has a lot to do with what I eat. I stopped eating meat about 4 years ago. I do walk daily, anywhere from like 2 to 4 or 5 miles when I can really get it in. So I'm like, now I'm thinking about, did I get all my steps in today? Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check. Hold on. Okay, so you know what that means? We gotta walk. Come on, let's walk. All right, so let me get my steps in. Because I'm gonna get my steps in today. Because I did that one time last week and I lost I was like 200 or 300 days in and I wasn't getting my steps in. So we're gonna walk. So let's read this chat. Okay, let's see here. Do I play the guitar? No, I do not. Hey, Misfit, how are you? Focus, Misfit. Focus. Okay. Let's get these steps in real quick. Let's do this back and forth for about 5-10 minutes so we can get our steps in so we can call it a night. But we still have game night, okay? So just know that. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. How you been? Misfit, how was your holiday? How was your holiday? Do. Excuse me. No. We didn't have any snow. We did not have any snow. What is that? Is that a bug? That's a spider. Ew. Ew. Okay. Focus. These boots made for walking. You got it. We're just gonna get these steps really quick. Cause you know how we talk on this live, and then it'll be 12 o'clock, and then I'll be late, and then I won't get my steps in, and then it won't count. And then we'll go back in a little bit. Let me see if I can get these quick. And then we'll go back in and we'll do game night. Thank you for putting heat. You gonna walk with me? Let's get these steps in. I did pretty good today. Like I had walked this morning. And then I went back in the office and I did some stuff. And here we are. Walk off some of this pizza I ate anyway. Anytime. Okay, let's walk. I'm seeing a lot of spiders. I thought, ain't it winter time? Ain't that supposed to be gone? Hello, Nicholas. How are you? Hello. Somebody told me I need to get a Fitbit for my arm because I probably do more steps, but I don't like stuff on my arms like that though. Like if I wear a bracelet, I wouldn't have took it off. I don't like the feeling of it being on my arm all day. So I don't know. Excuse me. Let's walkie. Thank you, Dale. Hello, Nicholas. Let me see. Get that shake weight on. Oh, I got something in the office, but between my handstands and because this place is so dirty. I don't really be wanting to work out here, you know? It's, dirty. Ew. So, you're doing fine, Nicholas? That's beautiful. I'm glad you're doing fine. Me too. I'm doing fine too. Huh? What you mean, Misfit? What you mean? By the way, double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time we go live. Oh, I keep forgetting to put our merchandise in the group. Oh, the shake weights. Yeah, like the thing that moves. Yeah. But see, I like moving though. I still like movement. I like being outside. Somebody gave me a couple of passes for like a gym membership and stuff. And I probably would do a little bit of it. Maybe if it's 24 hours or something, I probably would go early or late at night to do it. But I still like being outside. I still like fresh air. As opposed to being in a gym. So that's kind of where I'm kind of like, I like yoga. I don't particularly like a lot of physical stuff. Boxing sounds very physical. I like being dainty. Dainty. How many steps have I done? You think I'm at my... Have we made it yet? Let me see. How long have we been walking? Has it been like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? We'll stop at 11:40 and we'll go back. And then... And that's what it feels. What feels like rush? Let's see here. Deep breath. Oh. All right, let's see here. Get these steps in. And then we'll go back in and we'll do game night. And then we'll call it a night. Because we're already an hour in. Time goes by so fast. All right, let's look at this poll question. Hey, Dre. Okay, so the poll question is, what is your New Year's Eve plans? And we have 18% saying cooking. Okay. And then if you're cooking, what are you cooking? 16% say sleeping during the ball drop. Like, you don't care. It's just another year, right? I feel you on that. Then we have 21% say going out with family or friends. Okay. And then we have 45%. That's a large number. Being alone, no plans. Wow, okay. I'm actually not opposed to any of them. I like all the answers. One, because technically winter is not a new year. Or, it depends on which calendar you actually follow. Because we have the Gregorian calendar right now. But if you were to follow the calendar of like history, like there is an African country, Ethiopia, and they are still on the regular calendar. And their year is I think it's 2017 for them right now. I have to go back and look. But they don't follow everybody else's calendar. And we have 13 cycles of the moon, so technically we have 13 months. And the first month would not have actually started until April. So, if you don't celebrate the new year in January, that's okay. Completely understandable. Happy Kwanzaa. Hey, FNS. Wow. Long time no see. Hello, hello. How are you? Hey, Anaya. Hey, Tara. Hey. And we reached our fitness goal. All right. Now let's go back. Now let's get this game. Now we are motivated. All right, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Put you out here. Here you go. All right. Anaya. Okay. All right. Am I benching 250? No. I can lift my body weight, and that's about that. I'm not a gym girly, right? Like, I flip myself upside down and I do these handstands, and that's about it. But like, I mean, so that's why I got some muscle here, because I lift my own body weight, but used to be a little bit firmer than that. But I do upside down, but I don't do it as long as I used to. I used to have class for like an hour, be upside down for an hour, but I don't do all that anymore. You sound like you sing. We sing a little bit, Tara. We sing a little bit. We do a little bit of birthday songs from time to time if it's your birthday. And then I have a vocal coach, but I have not been in vocal training for like 2 months. So I gotta get back to that too. Do I eat protein? What kind of protein? Thank you, Amita. That will be too much for my bed. Hey, Nick. Okay. Are you ready for game night? Now, if you are not in America, this may be a little bit more difficult for you. However, I thought this would be kind of fun just because. Do you remember, like, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I feel like it's kind of on that vibe because most of us are grown and most of us are drive. I'm assuming most of us drive, especially if you're in the U.S. and you're an adult, because it's kind of hard to get around unless you're in a major city. So I wanted to do a couple of these. And see how well y'all do. Let me refresh. We can start over. Okay. Like meat. No meat, Nick. No meat. Okay. Question. Right, Misfit, right. Listen, at some point we will do, we'll get to those, but these questions tonight are going to be based on driving, okay? Like driver's test, like back when you got that first permit, you had to take all those questions about driving and stuff. This is that test. Okay. When getting ready to change when getting ready to change lanes, you should check your mirror, or check your side view mirror, check your rear view mirror, quickly turn your head to check for other vehicles, or all of the above. Hey, Tara. Thank you, Irene. Question. I'm going to read it again. Okay. Now, when getting ready to change lanes, you should check your side view mirror, check your rear view mirror, quickly turn your head to check for other vehicles, or all the above. Okay. Okay. Oh, it doesn't tell you immediately if you... Okay. I think that's right. But it doesn't tell me on this one immediately after. So we have to finish the test first. Okay. Next question. A driver approaching a flashing red light, a red traffic signal must slow down at the light, drive carefully without stopping, merge to the right, or stop before entering the intersection. I'll read that again. A driver approaching a flashing red traffic signal must slow down at the light, drive carefully without stopping, merge to the right, or stop before entering the intersection. As long as they're not questioning about dinosaurs. No dinosaurs. Stop before entering, stop at the light. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Stop before entering. Is that what that means? SBA? Okay. Rashawn's like, look. SBA. Stop before entering intersection. Hey, Tara. Can't stop one second. Hey, funny. Okay. Next question. When driving on major highways, stay alert, keep your eyes moving, be ready to react to road hazards, or all the above. I'm going to say it again. When driving on major highways, A, stay alert, B, keep your eyes moving, C, be ready to react to road hazards, D, all the above. All the above. Okay. All the above. Okay. All the above. Hey, 1218. To my close out the gun. No, misfit. We're not driving with you. That's what that sounds like. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live, okay? Next question. An inattentive driver is a driver who A, stares at objects off the roadway or daydreams while driving. B, maintains eye contact during conversation with the passenger while driving. C, only watches the vehicle ahead of their vehicle. Or D, all of the above. Okay. An inattentive driver is a driver who A, stares at objects off the road or daydreams while driving. B, maintains eye contact during a conversation with a passenger while driving. C, only watches the vehicle ahead of their vehicle. Or D, all of the above. Okay, Rashawn says all the above. Okay, 1218 says C, only watches the vehicle ahead of their vehicle. Okay. Rashawn says all the above. I have 2 misfits that should have been practiced. That was not an answer, misfit. A, B, C, or D. Thank you, 12, 18. Any more answers? That's all I got. Hey, is it Gerbo? Hey, Ricky. Okay, so C. Okay. Okay. Next question. You are approaching a railroad crossing that has no visible gates or flashing lights, but has a standard crossbuck. I have no idea what a crossbuck is. Let me see what that looks like. You should A, approach all tracks with extreme caution and cross only when you know that there is it's a train. There's no train coming. B, turn your radio down to hear if there may be a train approaching. C, only continue once cleared to do so by a flagger if applicable. Or D, all of the above. Let me read that again. You are approaching a railroad crossing that has no visible gates or flashing lights, but has a standard crossbuck. You should A, approach all tracks with extreme caution and cross only when you know that there's no train coming. B, turn your radio down to hear if there may be an approaching train. C, only continue once cleared to do so by a flagger if applicable. Or D, all of the above. "1218 says B. I'm sure a 5th grade can. Why'd you delete that, Robert? He just said B. That's all. Okay, let me see here. Good night to you, Kenny. Good night, Kenny. I didn't even know you were on. Hey, Kenny. Okay, next question. To reduce the effects of headlight glare at night, you should A, straight ahead. To reduce the effects of a headlight glare at night, you should A, look straight ahead. B, look over your shoulder. C, look at the center of the road. Or D, look to the right edge of the road. Let me read that one again. To reduce the effects of headlight glare at night, you should A, look straight ahead. B, over your shoulder. C, at the center of the road. D, to the right edge of the road. You're beautiful. Thank you, Kenny. Center of the road. Okay. So Rashawn says, look at the center of the road. And then Sean says C as well. Okay. And then last one for this section, and then I'll give you the grade, is okay. The sign says road work ahead. Okay. The sign means there's a detour ahead. You must stop for flaggers. The road ahead is closed for traffic, or the highway ahead is undergoing maintenance. The sign road work ahead means A, there is a detour ahead. B, you must stop for flaggers. C, the road ahead is closed to traffic. Or D, the highway ahead is undergoing maintenance. Hey Damon, hey Daniel, hey Diesel, hey Will. What if I'm in a low boy and there's Santa Claus? Diesel, I don't know what you're gonna do. Rashawn says highway head is underground maintenance. Okay. Anybody else have an answer? Hey 1218, thank you. Anybody else have an answer? Is that it? Okay. All right. B Andy. Okay. The answer is this sign means road work ahead. The highway ahead is undergoing maintenance. That is the correct answer. The highway ahead is undergoing maintenance. Okay. When getting ready to change lanes, you should check your side view mirror, check your rear view mirror, quickly turn your head to check other vehicles. The answer is all of the above. Number 3, a driver approaching a flashing red signal must stop before entering the intersection. Okay. Number 4, when driving on major highways, stay alert, keep your eyes moving, be ready to react to road hazards. It's all of the above. It is important to stay alert on highways and be ready to react to unexpected hazards. To avoid highway hypnosis, you should always avoid looking at any one thing for more than a few seconds. So it's all of the above. Hey, Bob Papa. Hey, Daniel. Signal your intent, then do all that. You too, Dana. Okay. Number 5, an inattentive driver is a driver who stares at the objects off the road or daydreams while driving, maintains eye contact during a conversation with a passenger while driving, only watches the vehicle ahead of their vehicle, or all the above. The answer is all of the above. Number 6, are you approaching a railroad crossing that has no visible gates or flashing lights, but has a standard crossbuck? You should approach all tracks with extreme caution and cross only when you know that there is no train coming. B, turn your radio down to hear if there may be a train approaching. And do you hear the train in the background? You probably can't hear it because there's literally a train. I hear it in the background. 3, only continue once cleared to do so by a flagger. Or 4, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. And then, last but not least, to reduce the effects of headlight glare at night, you should look straight ahead, over your shoulder, at the center of the road, to the right edge of the road. Which one did you answer on that one? Hey T-Bone. Which one did y'all answer on that one? Let me read it again. To reduce the effects of headlight glare at night, you should look straight ahead, over your shoulder, at the center of the road, to the right edge of the road. Diesel said, look at the white line. C. So 1218 says C. Diesel says, look at the white line. Okay. The answer is to the right edge of the road. If oncoming drivers do not dim their headlights for you, keep your eyes on the right side of the road ahead. Do not look directly into oncoming headlights because the glare may blind you for several seconds to the right of the road. So the answer is D, to the right edge of the road. Not bad. Not bad. Good. Let me see here. Even that one got me a little hung up. All right. Let me see here. have some more or no? Let's see here. Let's see here. Hey, Mo Johnson. I'm getting sleepy, yeah. It's midnight. It's getting late now. Okay, do y'all want to do one more round? Would you like 5 more and we'll call it a night? Where are the Cheetos? Misfit. They are... I had a few snacks tonight. They're literally in the room, but I'm still full. I had so much pizza today. This is for someone's CDA. No, it's just because I work a lot in like the automotive space now. And I came across this because somebody asked me about it. And so when I started reading, I was like, oh, okay, let me answer them now because it's been so long. No, I didn't put any pineapple on. I had cheese pizza. I just did cheese on mine. And because I hadn't done a driver's ed, like a physical test. So this is for, the driver's ed test. Like when you turn 15, you do your permit and they make you like fill out the paperwork or whatever. That's what this is. So this isn't the driving part of it, but it's like learning all the signs. And I was like, I haven't done this test in probably, since I was 15? What is that? Like almost 40, almost 25 years. So it was definitely time for a do-over. So it's good information, kind of regulate your brain a little bit. All right, let's see here. We're going to answer a couple more and we're going to call it a night. Let's see here. Okay. If you see, the sign says, slower traffic, keep right. You must only stop for emergencies. Slower driving traffic must stay in the right lane unless passing. Slower traffic must move out of the left-hand lane when being overtaken by a faster vehicle. Or C, you should come to a complete stop before proceeding. Did I just get my license? No, I've had my license since I was 70. But somebody asked me about this particular test. So apparently, if you are an adult and you haven't gotten a license in a year, or it's expired, or you need it renewed and you haven't renewed it in over a year, they apparently make you take this written test over again in the state of Florida. I was like, oh. So once I started, so they have practice tests online. I was like, oh, let's try it. So that's what I'm reading for you all tonight. Okay? All right, let me read that one more time. There's only 3 answers for this one, okay? What does this sign mean? Slower traffic, keep right. A, you must only stop for emergencies. B, slower traffic must stay in the right lane unless passing. Slower traffic must move out of the left lane when being overtaken by a faster vehicle. Or C, you should come to a complete stop before proceeding. Diesel said pass on left. Drive on right. You gotta retest every 2 years. Oh, wow. Okay, Diesel. CDL hazmat. Graham says B. Hey, Graham. Robert says B. Hey, Ebenezer. Okay. B is correct. The slower traffic keep right sign tells slower traffic that they must stay in the right-hand lane unless passing. Slower traffic must move out of the left-hand lane when a faster car is passing them. So you are correct. Now this sign right here had me confused. I'm going to show you what the sign look like because I was like, what does this mean? What does it mean? You see? All right. So, what does this sign mean? This says restricted lane. Slower driving traffic must stay in the right lane until passing. This lane is reserved for emergency vehicles and road construction vehicles. or C, a diamond-shaped marking shows that a lane is reserved for certain purposes or certain vehicles, such as buses or carpool vehicles during rush hour traffic? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Dun, dun, dun. Let's put it back. Hold on. Robert says C. Hey, Lacey. 12:03 o'clock in Sunday. My whole family's cooking Sunday dinner. Oh, that's nice, Lacey. Diesel says carpooling. Robert says C. Okay. The answer is C. You are correct. The restricted lane ahead diamond-shaped marking shows a lane is reserved for certain purposes or certain vehicles, such as buses or carpool vehicles during rush hour traffic. Also used in bike lanes. What does the sign emergency stopping only mean? A, if you stop, you must always park off the pavement of the highway. B, you must only stop for emergencies. C, slower driving traffic must stay in the right-hand lane until passing, or unless passing. Emergency stopping only. A, if you stop, you must always park off the pavement of the highway. B, you must only stop for emergencies. C, slower driving traffic must stay in right-hand lane until passing. Y'all a little quiet on this one, huh? Diesel says B. Robert says B. Anybody else? Anybody else? That's it? Okay. The answer is, Sean says B. Correct. The emergency stopping only sign informs you that you must only stop for emergencies. So you are correct. What does the sign no parking on pavement mean? A, no parking is allowed on this road. B, if you stop, you must always park off the pavement of the highway. C, you must only stop for emergencies. No parking on pavement. A, no parking is allowed on this road. B, if you stop, you always must park off the pavement of the highway. C, you must only stop for emergencies. Sean says C. Sean says C. Robert says B. Oh, we got some difference of opinions now. Okay. What you say, Misfit? What you say? Let's see here. Who else? Ticket if you park. Ticket if you park. Keep rolling. Okay. All right. So the answer is, let me see here. B. The correct answer is if you stop, you must always park off the pavement of the highway. The no parking on pavement sign informs you if you stop, you must always park off the pavement of the highway. Hey, Jinx. How are you? Hey, Jeffrey. All right. Let's see here. Okay. What does the sign pass with care mean? Pass with care. A, you cannot make a complete turn to go into the opposite direction where this sign is displayed. B, the sign shows that you are not allowed to do. C, do not enter, stop, or turn around. Let me say that again. What does the sign pass with care mean? A, you cannot make a complete turn to go into the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. B, the sign shows that you are not allowed, the sign shows what you are not allowed to do. Or C, do not enter, stop, or turn around. Now, I had never seen that sign in my entire life. In the history of me driving, I've never seen a pass with care. Or if I didn't notice it. Okay, so Sean says B. Hey, Owen. Yes, Des, I'm still alive. Diesel says C. Do not enter, stop, or turn around. That one's a tough one. What you say, Robert? What you say, Misfit? Pass, but take a look for God's sake. No, I said not C. Oh, no. Okay, so what is it then? A, B, or C? That was hard, right? I was like, I ain't never seen no pass with care sign in my entire life. Pass with care. You cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. The sign shows what you are not allowed to do. And then C, do not enter, stop, or turn around. That one's a tough one, right? So I got two that say, let's see here. So Diesel said not C. Sean said B. Robert says B. Trucks can't make U-turns legal unless it says. Okay, so I'm gonna go with B. Since two people said B. And the answer is correct. The regulatory sign with the no symbol is that the same thing? I feel like that's wrong. I wonder if that's I feel like it's wrong. I mean, it is right, but I think it's the wrong answer to the picture. It says this regulatory sign with the no symbol is a red circle with a slash. The sign shows what you are not allowed to do, but that's not the same question I was on. That's not the passbook care question. I think they have a mess up in their system. But since we talked about that, the circle with the slash in the middle, it means A, you cannot go straight ahead. B, you may travel only in the direction of the arrow. Or C, you cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. It explains it? Okay. Because I'm thinking pass with care. I'm like, you don't even see a red symbol on pass with care, though. It just says pass with care in black letters, not red. I have to look that one up. I still think it's wrong in the system, but I don't know. Hey, thank you, Freddie. My earrings. I love these earrings too. I have no idea where I got them. It's been so long. Can't even tell you. I had to think on it. Okay, the red circle with the slash in the middle means you cannot go straight ahead. B, you may travel only in the direction of the arrow. Or C, you cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. Excuse me. You cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. A, B, or C. Also, different signs using different say symbols. That's true, Diesel. Oh, good night, Misfit. We're right behind you. This is the last one. Robert says A. You cannot go straight ahead. Okay. Anybody else? I forget. Robert's a car salesman, so Robert knows a lot about these signs. I'm sure you've seen them a many a times. I'm sure of it. I'm sure you've seen several of these signs throughout your lifetime. All right. So Robert said A. He's the only one who answered. The correct answer is Night Misfit. Sean says A. It says it's incorrect. Try again. I don't know about that. Okay. You cannot go straight ahead, so they said that's not it. So your two choices now are: you may travel only in the direction of the arrow, which I don't see no arrow because it's just a circle. And then you cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. I feel like you ever see like sometimes like when you take a test, the answer is the next one, but it's almost like the answer to this one should be the picture for the one below it. I don't know. It's interesting. All right. So yes, C is the correct answer. You cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. No U-turn sign indicates that you cannot make a complete turn to go in the opposite direction where the sign is displayed. Never seen that sign. You probably seen it. It's literally just it's the circle with the X in the middle, meaning, usually you see the sign that says wrong way. That's what I be thinking. But yeah. But apparently that's a no U-turn sign, but it don't look like a U with a slash in it, so I don't really know. Anywho. All right. Hey, Ron. Thank you so much. That is the end of our night. It's getting very late. It's 12:18. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for playing the game with me. Even though we had to postpone it until tonight, and usually game nights on Friday night, so I appreciate y'all hanging in with me. And then I love you, Sean. Okay, so I'm gonna end our poll question. Okay, which is your New Year's Eve plans? 21% say cooking New Year's Eve traditions. 15% say sleeping during the ball drop. 17% say going out with family and friends, and then the large number of you say being alone. You have no plans. So maybe that's a good time to journal, meditate, out with the old, in with the new, taking a nice long bath, getting rid of decluttering, cooking really good food to bring in good energy for the new year. I've heard a lot of people have done collard greens for the new year, black-eyed peas. My mother used to do red beans and rice every new year. So everybody has certain different traditions for the New Year's holiday. So I will see you all on tomorrow. As always, my name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30, 11ish Eastern Standard Time. The current time, however, is 12:20 a.m. So it is late. I'm going to get off of here. I hope you are all going to have a wonderful rest of your evening. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of what? Elbow grease. I love you. 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 I love you so much. And there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Your homework is always the same. Tell yourself I love you in the mirror for 1 minute every single day. It may feel weird. It may feel cringy. It may even make you cry. But guess what? Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or works for you, but it works. We already talked about outwitting the devil. You've already heard me tell you all the things that he does to keep your mind in that fearful state. So I want you to tell yourself that you love yourself, gain that control, gain the power of your own mind. Use that personal thinking. Don't go with everybody else's thinking. Use your brain. Use your own thoughts, okay? I love you all. I will see you again tomorrow. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live, okay? Hit it to select notifications, or hit subscribe and notifications. Hit that bell and select all so you can get them every time we go live. We go live every evening. And be sure to subscribe. Help us get our goal of 8,000 subscribers, okay? Good night, Garth. Good night, Diesel. Good night, Ron. Good night, Robert. Scrap Iron, Sean, all of you lovely people. I will see you on tomorrow.